it is time for the next city. As of right now, grabbing the luggage, we are headed to Cebu City to kick off a little bit the island adventure. That's going to be the first stop for the next few days. So it looks like
I'm by myself. Of course, singled out.
So back with the boys, we got Harry also over here. We're gonna be, where are we headed?
Cebu.
Yes.
Trick question. So it's gonna be around the weekend. Kind of like put the gate somewhere else, flying domestically with the Philippines airline, and everybody was just sitting there, like, you know, fully empty. And then they're starting to call out our names. We've been all indulged in the editing process. All right, yeah, we're the last ones to report. Nice. Hey, I'm an island boy. Thank you. Alrighty, 4-star airline Skytrax. This is the national airline. Oh, yes.
45 Gs.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Right now.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So, boarded the plane. Nice and small. Here, quick toilet review. So that is the shower. Ooh, it's gonna be like a 1-hour flight. I'm super hungry. I only had one meal today. Alrighty, so gonna be flying out any moment. So overall, I like it a lot better than the Cebu Pacific airplanes. Just the seats, more comfy. Plane looks nicer.
Sorry, about that.
That is actually quite surprising, getting snacks. Impressive. We didn't get nothing on a 9-hour flight to Philippines, but Philippines Airlines, that's where it's at. Thank you very much. Bye. And so we have safely made it into Cebu. It's not my first time in the airport. Actually, it's a quite nice one. So, officially welcome to Cebu. Let's see if anybody is coming to greet us.
Can I have your signature?
Stop it! Alrighty, none of these guys are for us, unfortunately. Not today. So that's the ride for the night.
What's your name?
Raul.
Raul, nice to meet you.
Raul!
Where you came from?
Mexico. Manila.
Manila? No, your nationality.
Iraq and UK.
Ah,
Yeah, London.
London.
Yeah. What about you? Filipino?
Filipino, yeah.
Where in Philippines?
Okay.
Probably not. I just heard Harry's in the back. I said, is it? So yeah, guys, now we are on our way to the hotel. It's a very nice.
Welcome to that.
Thank you. Do you know, is there karaoke somewhere?
How are you?
Just like in America. The revolvers.
Let me check this and out. Can I borrow this one?
Of course. Went from traveling with one carry-on to this. So checking into the hotel, just Famoose, the guy at the counter, to let us all stay in one room because it's
Is there a single bed?
Alrighty guys, we have found ourselves some midnight lechon here. The lady's cutting it up. Yeah, maybe not tonight, but actually it looks nice actually.
Wow. Looks like cleaver.
Well, back to the college days that I have never had. So, we got an extra bed. At first, I was telling him before that we kind of like convinced the guy to put an extra bed in, but then he charged us pretty much $25, which is almost like a nightly rate. But yeah, we got this nice setup going now. So, we got some Mentos. We got some sandwich from 7-Eleven. We're living the dream, boys.
I feel like I'm back in Iraq.
I can't believe it. Feels like I'm back at uni.
Oh man, all the years of hard work. Look at me now. Mama, we made it. Alright, now we're gonna go to sleep. Ollie's gonna do the night shift. Vlog soldiers, man. Oh, this is gonna be behind the scenes probably. Ooh. Good night. See you tomorrow. Alrighty guys, next morning right now. Came out to the roof to get a bit of a feeling of Cebu. Alright, 9 a.m. just had a little bit of breakfast, and you know, whenever I get to a new place I just like to go for a little stroll, especially if I'm in a somewhat busy area, to get a feeling of the place. And honestly, yesterday we arrived, the streets have been completely empty. It looked a little bit rough. I think we're in the Old Town Park. Hey! Cebu! But honestly, right now it's nice and alive. Looks it's actually kind of fun. All right, let's see. How are we gonna do this here? It's almost like in Vietnam. It's like a maze. So as far as I understand, we are living pretty close to Collins Street, Colon. I don't know. Let's see. One of the oldest streets in all of the Philippines. We got like a street vendor driving by, or just oh yeah, look, we can get some electronics over there. No, it's actually quite cool that during the night it's you know, the industrial areas, when you walk there in the evening, it's really like, I don't know what the right word would be, let's say worrying. You know, the last night I was like, hey guys, who wants to go to 7-Eleven? I can go myself, but you know. But actually right now, let's see, let's make sure we go correct. So yeah, let's go check out Colon Street, and also there's supposed to be some of the oldest cathedrals in the area. Just a little morning stroll, not quite, let's say, not quite one for peaceful mind, but I liked it. Actually wakes you up nicely. Didn't even have coffee yet. Hello. Can I take the bus? Okay guys, there's only one way to describe this street. It's busy. And I kind of like it. Super alive, 9 a.m. in the morning. So I think right now we're approaching the Colon area street, so one of the oldest streets in the Philippines. And what I do like about it a lot is, like, even though you feel like it's very old, but just all the shops, clothing, kids, people, generally kind of like a nice vibe, and it feels like really real and authentic. Again, that's what I keep probably mentioning in the Philippines series. That's what I like about this place. It's just like, you know, I'm the only whatever, let's say, outsider walking around here, and just kind of like soaking in the vibes a little bit of how people are living here, hundreds of years of history. And I think we're gonna go to a place where we're gonna feel that even more right now. I think it's that way. Hello. Oh damn, look at that. You can get some nice drip here. So we could get some Nike KT Sports. Alright you guys, this building definitely is quite a character. But still, even though there's buildings like that, the industry is very, very well and alive. Everything is open, bread and pastries, Spanish bakeries, clothing, SIM cards, food. All right, let's see how we can cross here. Okay, and I actually just looked it up on Google a little bit. Hello, hello. Industry's on. So Colon Street is named after Christopher Columbus. And in the 70s and 80s, it used to be actually like the most fashionable business district, housing district. And I mean, at least online it says, and obviously, you know, you see the impression these days, it's not as much the case anymore. But I'm really curious to go and check out kind of like the forts and the churches here. So let me take you there for the end of today's video. Here guys, look at that. 18th century. A little bit over 100 years ago.
Four in 1 minute.
Sure. We got a cat that settled down over here. Here we made it inside of the Fort San Pedro. On my way in, there was actually a few signs that was showing this place initially in the 1500s. So it's over 500 years old. It was kind of like an initial base for the Spanish expedition. So some Spanish guys rolled up here over 500 years ago and yeah, built a bit of a fort. First it was kind of like to protect them when they got to the Cebu area, and then they expanded it, and 100 years ago kind of like looked already the same. And this is just absolutely crazy, like just walking on walls that have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. And whew, yeah, it's quite nice here. So got some nice palm trees. Here you see Cebu is actually quite mountainous in the back. Got some mountains, maybe with a wide angle you don't see that too much, but wow, I have to say, in terms of their fortresses and their history, very, very well maintained. Got some nice signs hanging up while still not making it just like a little tourist attraction, but actually keeping it nice and maintained and original. Seriously, I love walking through places like that, especially when it's not too busy. So it looks like they're setting up some type of an event down there. Well guys, and I feel like this video is starting to get a little bit longer. This has been a little bit the journey to Cebu City. I've been here before, but I've never seen this part of town, so it's kind of like really nice to see it. I'm really soaking up kind of like the favorite parts for me of Philippines, which makes it so unique, like Spanish heritage from hundreds of years ago. And myself, and generally, if you're new here by any chance, in the past 5 years I've been documenting my life here, about building a life of freedom around the world, remote living. Stumbled here a little bit, and yeah, just kind of like on the one side living a life at interesting and nice different locations. When it's about convenience and getting things done, I like to settle into, let's say, yeah, just like convenient locations, be it in Asia, be it in Europe. For this year, definitely South America is on the list to probably most certainly get more of these type of vibes. but also a certain adventure factor, a certain excitement factor to see parts of the world that you usually wouldn't get to. So hopefully you'll get a chance like that for yourself. This is what Get a World to See stands for, about living life on your own terms. And so on that note, see you in the next one.